From News Channel 7, time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, the winds are east at 11 miles an hour right now. You can see here at Mountain Home that they're still starting to pick up there a bit, and the same thing out in Twin Falls, but everything's under about 15 miles an hour so far. But we have had some gusts to speak of. In fact, 26 miles an hour for Boise, 22 for Nampa. So you can see gusty winds starting to develop out there. Temperatures for the past 2 weeks have had their ups and downs, but mainly it's been up. As you look at most of these temperatures, even some 70s through here, and you know we could be getting warmer. I mentioned this before. Tuesday, we'll have a high of 49. Thursday, 2 days later, could be up to 80 degrees. Watch for that on the 7-day forecast. For now, we just have some high clouds moving through, very little in the way of showers. I'll show you where the storm's at. Here it is. And it's a pretty powerful storm that's starting to push in. We're not really looking at a lot of rain showers in here, but we are looking at a lot of winds at the surface as well as upper level. And what it tends to do is dry out some of the showers that's moving down here through the valley. However, on the orographic effect in the mountains, because the mountains with the slopes moving up, as these storms come in, they have to move up the side of the western mountain slopes. And because of that, they intensify. So even though it may not produce a lot of snow, the mountains and the topography itself could do that. So let's take a look at some of the numbers. First of all, when we look at the amount of rain with this storm system, by the time we get to early Tuesday morning, quite a bit of moisture in the mountains. Down here in the valley, this keeps on moving up. So we're going to take the very latest look at it tonight at 10 o'clock, which will be our last look toward tomorrow morning. But then you could be up early in the morning with Jim Duthie, and Jim will take you through some of the latest numbers of what's expected. But even at that time, it could have already started raining, but it's showing about a 1/10 to 20/100 of an inch of rain. We've been thinking usually less than that. But in the way of the mountains, you can see McCall almost 4 inches. That's probably a little bit more from McCall than what's anticipated, more like about 1 to 3. If you look at Stanley, that's more than for Stanley too. But what the model is doing here as you're looking at it is it's showing a higher elevation in Stanley, so it's producing a little more snow. That gives us the idea, of course, that they're going to be getting a lot more snow in the really high country, a bunch of above some of the towns, 4 to 8 inches. And keep in mind, we talked about the warning and the advisories that are out throughout areas. Could be whiteouts in most of those areas that could have snow. Strong gusty winds and snow coming down 4 to 6 inches. If you're in that higher country, be careful. Now, this is the Magic Valley tomorrow, basically the mid-50s. In the Central Mountains, you see rain showers and temperatures in the mid-40s. As you move over here to the western mountains, it's rain and snow, but we're going to be seeing some snow, especially in the higher levels above 6,000 feet. Down here in valley locations, temperatures are in the 60s, 59 tomorrow for Boise, 61 for Meridian. So after 65 today, it has dropped. So it's 59 for tomorrow. We talked about the storm system, gusty winds, rain showers for the valley, snow in the mountains. Starts to decrease on Tuesday. Now look at Tuesday, 49 at the last part of that storm. Wednesday up to 59, 71 Thursday, and then Friday. I'm sorry, I said Thursday. Friday up to nearly 80 degrees. And then as we move on, the temperatures drop back down to some of those 50s again. So there's your ups and downs of spring.
Wow.
And more winds throughout the week that you could expect.
We can expect the winds, but you know what? I'll take it if it's going to bring the rain.
Well, every now and then, though, you get a really beautiful day. And you talked about the rain. We're starting to see that as we get into next week, we could be seeing more moisture in those mountains.
Good.
So that's good.
Good. I love seeing how green the foothills are. I want them to stay that way.
All right, we'll try.